it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another speed build. So this was actually supposed to be up last week. Oh, I'm just moving my microphone. I always forget to move it whenever I do this. Okay, there we go. Microphone is moved. So anyway, this build was supposed to be up last week, but I honestly just ran out of time. So I put a different build up last week. I think it was like my single story build. So yeah, this week we're finally doing the speed build that I wanted to do last week. I'm over explaining. Anyway, this particular build was a subscriber request, and it was to build a house for this particular subscriber's mint generation on their Not So Berry challenge, and I had so much fun doing this house. I had a lot of really specific requests, and that definitely makes it a lot easier for me to know what to do and what to build and all that kind of stuff. So this house, I believe it has 5 bedrooms, and the kind of like different specific things that it has in it is a greenhouse out the back, and I also put like a green room in the house. So there's kind of like a greenhouse obviously for like plants and stuff, and then this little like sunroom, green room kind of thing, which has a few more planter pots and just like a cool place to sit. The backyard has like activities and all sorts of stuff for kids, and it also has the rocket ship in it because I knew that was part of the Not So Berry challenge in the mint generation. It also has a study, which was a request. It's got dog stuff, no cat stuff. The subscriber had 2 dogs, so it's got lots of dog stuff in it. And then my favorite thing is this little science lair, which is like a part of the basement in the bottom of the house, and I just packed it full of all of the get to work kind of stuff. So yeah, I really liked that. I thought it was really like a cool addition and everything, and I made it like a secret little lair. So I used those doors that are like the fake bookshelves, so it's like, ooh, creepy, you can't really see it. Yeah, anyway, point is, this build was really fun. So it is a larger home, but with the Not So Berry challenge, I know that you can kind of use money cheats if you want to. It's because Little Simsy created it, and I know for a fact she loves like good houses and stuff like that. So yeah, I haven't actually done the challenge myself, but I did skim over the rules and the generations a little bit just because I wanted to know that I had all the right stuff in the house. So I tried my very best to get all the stuff that you'll need for the mint generation, and I'm pretty sure I did it, but if I did miss something, biggest apologies. I also did some bedrooms in there, so I did a rose bedroom, like rose themed bedroom, which is for the next generation, and then I also did a grey and a yellow bedroom, just in case you wanted to download this house and you wanted to use it as the generations go along. I know some people like to use the same house and others don't, so if you do like to use the same house as you go along, I've already got like a grey bedroom and a yellow bedroom, which I think are the next 2, the next 2 generations. So that's just like a little side note, otherwise you could just use it for 1 generation. So we've skipped ahead doing the outside of the house. I am pretty sure I actually changed lots. There's this one lot, or maybe even more than one, but one that I've noticed in Willow Creek where the lighting is really off. So I'm pretty sure I had to change a lot just to get a better one for this lighting. And I use like the green paneling because I wanted to do something like green but not like super over the top. That was another thing that the subscriber had requested, that definitely like go mint but not like super duper over the top. So there's definitely hints of mint without it being like super duper in your face. And the thing is, like with the mint, it's one of my favorite colors. I think it's so pretty, but there's actually not a lot of matching mint in the game. So it was a little bit harder to kind of get that minty theme. A little bit harder than I thought it would be. Like straight off the bat, I was like, this is going to be so easy. Everything's going to match. And it just kind of didn't. So there was a couple of rooms that I kind of did and then deleted everything and did again, or like just because I wasn't happy with like the colors or anything. But yeah, I really like the outside of this house, and one thing I did was I only put those little touches of green. Once again, if you wanted to use this along multi generations, you could really easily just like change the paneling of that green paneling, and then you could have it like to be for another generation. So that's something that I did try and do a lot throughout the house as well. I tried to make it so it wasn't like you could just change a couple swatches or change a couple decorative items out, but keep like the bones of the house. So we're into the backyard now, and I just kept a little bit of the footage in there because, well, I lost a little bit of it. It turned out like really, like, oh, what's the word? Like, it like was really stuttery, I guess. Like it was all, I can't think of the word right now, but it wasn't very good footage. So I just did this little bit here, but I figured that you can still see everything I'd done with the garden, and you know, you probably don't really need to see me put down every single plant anyway. So I felt like this was just like a little snippet of the garden. So it's got the rocket ship there. The rocket ship is sized down so it fits a little bit better. But it's still fully functional. It's just you'll have a bit of clipping with some of the animations. But I think that it looks so much better when it's a bit smaller. So yeah, and that was just the little greenhouse as well. And I'm just putting some lights in. I love doing this. I think it just kind of makes the garden. So we're into the lounge room now, and this room I really did struggle with. I like furnished the whole room and then ended up like deleting the recording and deleting everything in the room and then just starting over. So I like the way that it turned out in the end. I think one of my big problems with, I guess, doing any kind of lounge room is the lounges. I feel like there's not really great lounges in The Sims, but I don't know. I just went with these pets ones. And this is what I mean, that if you wanted to make this a different color scheme, all of the furniture can stay. And like all of the, you know, like all the furniture really can stay. I don't really know how else to explain that. But all the furniture can stay. You might just want to change the color of the rug, you know, maybe change the color or put in a few different paintings or a few little things like that. So I really did try to be conscious of the fact that this house could be used for many different color schemes. And with the exception of the tiling in the bathrooms and like the kitchen, you don't really have to change any of the wallpaper either, because I just went really neutral. If you can hear that weird noise, it's like my dog. He's just kind of, I don't know what he's doing. He does this weird like sneezy cough thing, and I don't know, he just does it. So sorry if you can hear that. Yeah. So it does take me a little bit of like a wrangling, I suppose you could say, just to get this exactly how I did want it. I really like the space, so I think that it's just like a really cool little like living dining area leading into the kitchen, and I really like the way that it turned out. I do put in a, like one of those like, I don't even know what you'd call them, like a hutch or something. Like that thing. I put in that thing. I didn't furnish it because I kind of thought that I'd leave it empty so that you could furnish it with like your own things that your family's collected, like, I don't know, like elements, or I don't know. I just left it blank because I thought you guys could sort of furnish it yourself. And then speaking of elements, just because I don't know if I'll be talking right until the very end of the video, down in the science layer, I do put a lot of like display cabinets and stuff, and that's just like to collect all the stuff that you are going to be collecting along the way. And I put one of the element display units down there because I know that that's like one of the things you have to like select all the, collect all the elements. So we are nearly done with this little bit, and we're going to go into the kitchen, and I'm just really glad that this person had Parenthood because I got to use all the Parenthood stuff, and it really suited the colour scheme because it's just kind of like white and cream furniture, and then all the other colours over the top. So I think that like white and cream would go with pretty much any colours, I guess. I think that you could really do whatever you wanted with it. I didn't want to do like, I feel like white and cream is just pretty neutral. So hopefully you can, hopefully you can kind of do your own creations within this house. So if you happen to use this, or you use it for like a different generation, like say you want to, I don't know, like recolor a few things and use it for like a red or a grey or a yellow generation. And this is like the same with any of my builds. If you take a photo and like put them up on Twitter and tag me in it, that's something that I'd love to see. Oh my god, I don't know what happened then. My throat just had like a weird hiccup thing. But anyway, I really like seeing like your guys' builds and everything. So definitely make sure that if you have Twitter, just like, yeah, post to it and like tag me in it. My Twitter is Ziminstead, just like as it is on YouTube. So it's all really easy. Yeah, so that's good. Yeah, so I put these little like shelves in this kitchen because I kind of felt like the windows, I really liked how it was all bright and open, but I also just kind of felt like that big table area there needed a little bit of something. So I wanted to have some blank table space because I wanted there to be like enough slots for Sims to cook in and stuff, because that's the thing with kitchens is they look really good when they're cluttered, but they're not super functional. So I wanted this to still have like a cluttered feel to it, but be functional. So I thought that by adding these shelving units in with like the decorations and stuff, it made the kitchen look cluttered, but it's still functional. Do you understand that now, guys? Like, functional, right? I am so repetitive. I've actually realized that I am the worst explainerer in the whole entire world. I don't even think I'm that good of a storyteller, because I'm a really bad storyteller because I start telling a story and I get sidetracked and so I can't explain things very well. I can't really tell stories very well, and I think I'm more of a visual person. Like, I guess. Maybe. Look, I don't even know what I am, but I'm not a good storyteller. Let's just leave it at that and move on. So I'm just kind of putting in the final little, kitchen touches and everything. This pack wasn't supposed to have laundry day, and it's listed as having laundry day, and for the life of me, I have no idea what item from laundry day I ended up using, and I searched high and low and I can't find it, and even watching this back I can't find it either. So let's like play a little game, like find the laundry day item I accidentally put in the build, and if you can find it, comment down below and you win internet points or something. That'll do. Anyway, so we're on to like the little not living area. Oh my god, we're into the entry area. I haven't done a voiceover in ages, or like 1 or 2 weeks I haven't done a voiceover. I'm pretty busy. Like, I work 6 days a week. A bit of a workaholic, I guess. I have my normal full-time job, and then I also got like a second job. So I end up working 6 days a week. So I kind of just film, like when I have a few hours, I film all in bulk. That's usually what I do. So I'll film like 3 or 4 weeks ahead, and then maybe I can't film for a week, or it depends what shift I'm on. But anyway, my whole point is that the first video I ever record, when I haven't done it in a while, I get like a really sore throat, and it's what is happening right now, and I feel like I sound really puffed, and it's just that my throat really hurts. Like, it aches. It's so random. Like, I don't know, because I talk all day at work. I work in a call center, but I guess I'm not talking non-stop. Like, I get to have some breaks. And when you do a voiceover, like, you are talking non-stop, no breaks, not even like a couple seconds break, because, if you have like a conversation with someone, it's like you talk and then you listen. There's none of that. It is 110% talking non-stop for 30 minutes. And it's actually really hard. It takes a toll on the throat. I feel like my throat muscles hurt. If that even makes sense. It probably doesn't. So let's talk about the build a little bit more. So this lounge room I had so much trouble with. It was another room that I furnished, and then I deleted it all, and then I furnished it again, but then I still kind of had trouble with it. So there's a lot of like changing around furniture, I suppose, and a bit of this and a bit of that, but I really like the way that it ended up, which I'm really happy about, because sometimes when you do these sorts of things, like, I don't like the way that it ends up, and I'm like, oh, I hate it, but I just kind of get it to a point where I'm like, I don't like it, but I don't hate it, and I just have to leave it at that. But this one, in the end, I really, really love how it turned out. So I was really happy with that. Once again, I couldn't figure out what lounges I wanted to use. As I said, it's so hard in The Sims, because the cats and dogs lounge appears to be like the only normal lounge. So I've used it twice in this build, because it's just like, it's the only normal lounge, right? So I propose, Sims team, can we do just like a normal lounge pack, or just like a I don't know what you would even call it, but I really wish that we had some kind of pack where it was just like normal furniture, if that makes sense. I know a lot of like normal, air quote, normal furniture came within the base game, but it'd just be really cool if it was like classic home stuff, or like functional living, or something like that. Like you could do like your L-shaped stairs and your spiral-shaped stairs, and then like just a whole bunch of like classic normal stuff. You feeling me, guys? I wish that like we could make our own packs. That'd actually be so cool. Technically we could with like custom content, but it'd be really cool if like you could get some really artistic people to send in like the drawings and stuff for the Sims, because they have like is it concept art, I think it's called, where like they draw what they're thinking about doing and then they make it a thing. So it'd be really cool if you could get some artists and people together to like create their own like concept art pieces, and then the community voted on it. Look at me. I'm a thinker, guys. I'm also apparently very up myself. No, in reality though, I think I am a bit of a problem solver. I kind of like I don't like having problems to solve, but I'm kind of, you know, I like riddles, or like I kind of like the kind of job, I suppose, like rostering. Like you've got like these shifts to cover and this stuff, and you've just got to make it work. That kind of, I'm good at that. And once again, see, I'm a really bad storyteller because I don't even know how we got here or what I'm talking about. So I need to bring it back to the build again. So in this bedroom, it was too big. And I don't really like furnishing oversized bedrooms. I think that smaller bedrooms are easier. So I divided off the wall a little bit because I was having a lot of trouble filling in the space, and put those little like, they're like barnyard windows. I don't know. But I put those windows in. So it kind of, what I was going for was, it was like a, like 2 doors or something. I don't know how to explain it. Just kind of like a room separator more than like 2 random walls. I don't know. But I thought that it looked really cool. So I left it there, and it's just kind of like a little sitting area. This room as well, I think I had trouble with. I actually had quite a lot of trouble with this house. And it's weird because there's one that I was really looking forward to, and I really, really enjoyed it. But at the same time, I was like, oh my God, why won't this work for me? Because I love the floor plan and everything, that I was like really invested in this build. I definitely put like a lot of effort into it, and I really thought about this build. So I have a really sore throat, and I'm going to go. So I'm going to leave you with some see, I need to go. I'm going to leave you guys with some music. I really hope that you enjoy it. I really hope that you enjoyed this build. I put like heaps of work into it. It was so much fun. And I still have like subscriber requests open. So if you want to request your own build, pop it in the comments below. Just the more like information that you can give me, the better. Don't feel like if you give me too much, it's a bad thing. Let me know how many bedrooms. Let me know like kids rooms or boy rooms. Let me know color themes that you like, what packs you have, how many bedrooms you want, any special rooms, all that jazz. Just let me know down below. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I really hope that I can catch you all in another video on my channel. Goodbye, everybody.
Strange brew is what we're used to. Get high on life, that's me and you. Run away to the sunset. Run away with the sky left far behind. Strange brew is meant for me and you.
just passing on the street. Are you ready for peace? Ships are filling up fast. Are you ready for ease? Forget bad memories and leave those hurting knees behind. Birds are filling up the sky. Are you willing to try? Right. Sing along as they hum and be fulfilled. Many more will come, many more under the sun. Pack your finest suit. We will keep it steady. We will be the confetti. If we fail, we just reboot. Grass is greener on this side. Are you ready for new? New beginnings, new pride. Let your spirit shine through. Many more will come, oh, many more under the sun. Pack your finest suit, and we will keep it steady. We will be the confetti, and if we fail, we just reboot. Nothing can hold us back. Oh, nothing can take us down. We stand joined. Many more will come, oh, many more under the sun. Pack your finest suit. We will keep it steady. We will be the confetti, and if we fail, we just reboot. We just reboot.
So small, watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Lay my troubles to rest. Blow smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me.